I gotta just start with it because it's.
Okay, yeah.
I know it's been a thorn in your side
Yeah.
as we're gearing up for that trip, obviously, and I'm also seeing the outrage on social media as well. Which, thank God, that it's not just you. Thank God, it's all the peeps agreeing that these ticket prices are too damn high.
It's what's crazy is, going into buying tickets for WrestleMania, they're going to be expensive in
You just know.
general because it's WrestleMania. It's like buying tickets to the Super Bowl, they're going to be outrageous. And with WrestleMania 41 being in Vegas, you're like, okay, it's going to be more expensive because, it's a more touristy area than Philly. Like it's inevitable that they're going to be more expensive. So you went into it expecting that, but the fact that the pre-sales this week were only for combo tickets, meaning you were only able to buy tickets for night 1 and night 2 at one time. They have not sold singular tickets. That's a problem, first of all, because not everybody has like hundreds or thousands of dollars to drop right now, and not everybody wants to go to both nights of Mania. Some people want to go to just one, or they want to go to night 2. On top of that, the prices were ridiculous.
Absurd.
And then the tickets that were on sale yesterday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday morning at like 10 a.m., which is when the initial like pre-sale was happening, by noon were doubled or tripled in price for the exact same tickets. And it's because WWE did not, I don't know if they have a say in it. It seemed like they did. I don't know, but they did not shut down Ticketmaster using dynamic pricing, which is basically like they're allowed to just jack it up for no reason.
Fees. They can get the
Yeah,
fees because
to the point
bullshit.
of the 300 level, which you would consider the nosebleeds, are $16.90, meaning
That's
almost
4 digits.
900 or $800 to $900 a ticket a night for the 300 level. Like, what are we doing? WWE and Triple H are trying to sell us that, like, oh, we're trying to be family friendly and we want people to go to our shows. Who the hell has a family, which you would assume is a mother, a father, just the typical stereotypical family, right? Maybe 2 kids. Do you really think that these people can drop like $5,000 on tickets at the 300 level? Not to mention, we were looking at just normal seats in the 100 level. That's where we sat at Mania 40.
Good
Picked
price.
tickets just to see the price. They were $1,700. So got 2 of those, came to $3,400. With fees, it was almost $4,600.
Yeah, I got a bachelor party too that I have to go
What's
for.
what's
So
your priority though? Let's be real.
in my heart, it is WrestleMania.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Um,
In my heart,
but
it is
it's
WrestleMania.
like the fees are out of control, the prices are out of control, and the thing is like, as much as we want to air our grievances online, and it's like, okay, it's gonna get back to them, nothing's gonna change, because I couldn't even tell you how many $15,000 and $10,000 tickets were sold already. And those are people who are buying floor tickets. Those motherfuckers were buying the tickets. So they're buying tickets and they're like, okay, well, we're still selling tickets. It doesn't matter that people are
It's
complaining.
insane. Like, who's
So
buying?
I don't know.
Who is buying that?
David
That is.
knows somebody who spent 30,000 on tickets. So I'm
Oh,
just telling you, there are rich people out there that are doing it.
that's a
And
down payment on a car.
yeah, it's unfortunate because then it's like,
Oh,
I got really upset about it because I'm like, I don't do a lot of stuff, and like going to WrestleMania was always my dream. So going to WrestleMania 40 was a huge deal. And now that it's so close to me where I can literally just drive there, and it's like, plane ticket cost is gone, hotel ticket cost is gone, knowing that I'm like, I don't know if, well, one, if I'm going to be able to go to Mania at this point, because resellers are already jacking the prices up as it is. And it's like, am I going to be able to afford it? Or two, am I going to have to go and buy tickets for a play in an area that I don't even want to sit simply because it's what I can afford? Like, it just really sucks. Like, I know it's kind of like first world problems, and I'm not trying to be one of those people, but
yeah.
it's ridiculous because it shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg to go to an event, more than what you were expecting anyway. Like I said, Mania is going to be more expensive, but being like 5-10 times over the face value is insanity. And I don't know in whose mind that's okay. I don't get it.
We're going to Vegas anyways. I'm telling you right now.
That doesn't mean anything though if we're not going to go to Mania.
Yes. We're going.
No, it should definitely stay 2 nights. Green shirt guy knows somebody that works in WWE or in tickets or whatever. That is how he gets like the same seat or around it or whatever. Final Boss is saying that it's not worth the money to go to Mania. I mean, I get that. I think for me, what is playing an even bigger role is that it's going to be John Cena's last WrestleMania, and John Cena is my favorite of all time. So the fact that I can go to a WrestleMania and it can be the last one of his career, like, it just means a lot to me. And I'm not trying to pay an arm and a leg, because if you guys want to know if I can get a little transparent, we paid like $1,300 each for our tickets.
Oh, we get that. I don't care.
Yeah, $1,300 each for our tickets this year, and we sat in one of the 100 levels in row 10 and row 11. So $1,300 really isn't that bad when you look at what the prices are now. So, and that's after fees and whatever, and people jacking up the price of it. Now you can't get those tickets for less than $2,000. So,
yeah,
it's just
our trip was reasonable.
Yeah.
I would say it was a very reasonable trip for WrestleMania for what it was. This year is getting insane. I did see a tweet about this issue and how someone said that because the tickets are so damn high and they're selling out whatever. Do you think that WWE should rent out the Sphere for some sort of virtual reality experience for WrestleMania for those who can't go, whatnot? I'm like low key. I'm not rooting for it, but as a cerebral assassin once said, there's always a plan B. And if this is my plan B, fuck yeah, I'm for it.
I don't think that's a bad idea whatsoever, but from a business perspective, absolutely not. They're not doing that.
Oh, business perspective, no.
Because they're taking money.
I am not thinking from a business standpoint right now.
Yeah, they're taking money out of their pocket. I mean, they'd be putting money in from the Sphere ticket sales, but then you're also risking people choosing to go to the Sphere instead of going to Mania. So they're probably going to lose more money than they're going to gain, because it's like those are people who aren't buying tickets to Mania now, But yeah, I think we're gonna have to monitor and see like how this goes, and when and if they put singular nights on sale, to see how those are going. But it might really get to a point where we're gonna have to sit up in the nosebleeds just to say that we're there, and I don't want to do that. But then the only good thing is, which I haven't even told you this, so you should probably listen.
Hold on, I gotta just put this through and then we're good. All right.
Boom. The only good thing I can say, if we get cheaper tickets to Mania, is we can spend more on the tickets to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
That is true.
So as much as I wish that I could sit closer at Mania, I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg for that, because I still had fun this year and we weren't, incredibly close, and I had to spend more of my time watching the screen than being it, because I couldn't see perfectly the match, just by looking at the ring. But if I can get like bomb tickets to Raw, then that kind of like offsets the disappointment a little bit.